Hello R.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Costa Corta. And he cuts out the supply. It's Park Ji-sung. Vieira. Davids gets a foot in here. Roberto Baggio. Cambiasso. And Alexander-Arnold. Davids. And Cambiasso. Davids. Vieira did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Thuram. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. That is a great ball. In with the challenge. Costa Corta. He's in here! Shot a goal! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So this the chance to fire his team in front. Brilliant save from Buffon! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, smashing header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Havertz is offering a wry smile there.
No goals as yet. Chiellini, and played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And the counter is on. Gets a good foot in there. And here's Havertz. And it's Baggio. Cambiasso. Davids. Closing in on goal. And he has been fouled there.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Pirlo ready to try one.
How's it for 7 missed?
Pirlo! And we have our very first corner. Chiellini. Pirlo.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Pirlo. Cambiasso. Cross goes in there. Well timed, excellent interception. Roberto Baggio. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Alexander-Arnold is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Now it's Hazard. It's Hazard! They want to be quick to recover this. Alexander-Arnold. Pirlo. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Davids. It's Pirlo. Oh, good spread. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Cristiano. Chance! They've scored! First blood drawn. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished. And he's done that so often.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Roberto Baggio. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Vieira. Davids is the guilty party there. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Davids. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Chiellini does really well to win the ball there.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Gilberto Silva. Forlan. That's a little off target. Pirlo. Lobbed in behind. Alexander, he gets big! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent.
Yes, let's go.
But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 27. Lascia il campo per
And we're off again.
Numero 18.
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. And that's put paid to a promising move. Chiellini. Davids. Alexander-Arnold. He won't be happy with that one. Now that looks a decent ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Some really good ball movement. Lizarazu. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo gets flagged offside.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lizarazu. Lovely feet. Still just a single goal between the sides. Havertz. And he's right. Havertz! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Lizarazu. Great ball if he can get there.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 71.550 spettatori.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Forlan. Giroud.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach. It's Forlan! Oh, bang on target. Lizarazu. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Hazard. Davids, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pirlo. Alexander-Arnold. Keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 21.
So, time for
Pirlo.
changes on both sides, actually.
Il numero 6, Xabi Alonso. Il numero
And
22.
he's straight
Kaká.
offside.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Xabi Alonso. And it's Xabi Alonso. Now Davids. Havertz. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Always onto this. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Albertini. Roberto Carlos. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Ronaldinho.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Xabi Alonso. And a header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Eto'o really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Ronaldinho! It's there! Do not write them off! Back they come! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Ha segnato all'82esimo minuto.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Kaká. He rises! They've scored! And they're back in front! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
Oh, that's fabulous. Has a goal! Now who's going to be first to this? And the shot!
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, no joy this time.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Lizarazu.
Oh, really well played.
Kaká. Now Davids. Xabi Alonso with a definite foul there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And that's that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued. Glued to our seats from the very beginning. Cristiano Ronaldo claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away, and this has been great staying power.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. So it's down to business here. And he's had it nicked away. Rooney was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented. Famously, of course, 3 years in Catalonia and 1 goal, the winner in a European final.
Yeah, well, who could forget that? But first and foremost, I see him as someone who always puts in an honest shift. He'll do everything his manager asks him to do and will rarely let you down.
Denilson. Rooney. Denilson. Shapes to shoot! And again! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Alexander-Arnold is charging up on the overlap. And he's gone looking for safety. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Denilson. No way through. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much a
chance! It's there! And it's Cameroon who take the lead.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Assegnato al 17° minuto.
This game can only screws you. Heavy lag.
Cameroon have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
That's really well cleared. And he's there to retrieve it. Alexander-Arnold.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, that's nice. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Batistuta is herring after that one. Costa Curta. Cameroon look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And here's Havertz. Now this could be a chance. Cleared without hesitation. And we have our very first corner. Punched away. Chiellini. Lizarazu puts in a cross. Oh, what a climb! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
And it's Neymar. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Neymar. That's a throw. Costa Curta. And it's Fletcher. Now that's well seen too. Alexander-Arnold. Rodri. Fletcher. Batistuta. Roberto Baggio. Lizarazu. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alexander-Arnold, nicely aimed pass.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Batistuta. And here's the chance to counter.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Davids. And it's Pirlo. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. The fullback is in acres of space here. Alexander-Arnold is very much the model of the modern-day fullback.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will...
He rises! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Lizarazu. And it's Baggio. Cristiano Ronaldo. Good spot, he's seen the run. He can get that clear. Now it's Rooney. Davids. And that's been intercepted. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
This match is unresponsive.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, that's a key interception. Pirlo. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's a superb pass. Havertz is flagged offside. Lizarazu. Davids. Thuram. Alexander-Arnold. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And it's Rooney. Now it's Batistuta. Nice control. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rooney, he's got full, and again, it's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Players are unresponsive.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest... Big chance! It's Neymar! This time, surely! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are won and lost. So I see Rodri as a player who can dominate his midfield position. He's excellent at winning and recycling the ball, as well as passing it all over the pitch. I see him as someone who's very well suited now even to those highest tempo games.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Just eases him off the ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Pirlo. Shevchenko. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Davids. And here's Baggio. It's Pirlo. Cambiasso. And it's Pirlo. Cambiasso. Now Pirlo. He's had it taken off him. Cambiasso, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Forlan, played out to the right. Nicely worked. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Nedved. Shevchenko. Ambrosini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Shevchenko. It's a sweet ball, that. Cambiasso cuts out the pass. Chiellini. And it's Baggio. That's really well manoeuvred. Roberto Baggio. Nedved. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Yildiz. That is a great pick out. Big header! They've scored! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
Numero 77.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence.
And the shot! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Forlan. Pass somewhat off target. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cambiasso. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Brilliantly cut out. And that's put paid to a promising move. Neymar. Roberto Baggio. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Chiellini. Cambiasso. Now Davids. Pirlo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Engages and forces him off the ball. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Thuram. Davids. And it's Baggio. And Cambiasso. Roberto Baggio. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Baggio proves just a little bit too strong.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Cannavaro. Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
Indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And it's Shevchenko. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Thuram. And we hit half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Signore e signori, vi informiamo che la radiocronaca dell'incontro è trasmessa sulle frequenze della radio ufficiale del club. Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 27. Lascia il campo per il
Second
numero
period
18.
then underway.
Cambio di giocatori.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Cannavaro. And it's Thuram. Baggio has created one goal already. Now Davids. Lizarazu. Davids. And it's Pirlo. He's had a hit! Marvellous goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Chance! He's got a goal! And with that goal comes comfort. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Chiellini spots it and intercepts. It's Thuram. He can run onto that. It's Nedved. Shapes to shoot!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Lizarazu has it out wide and in space.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 9.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Thuram. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nedved. Del Piero. He's got the shot away!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Totti opts to play it back. Oh, well played, well played. Lizarazu kept his eye on it, and he's there. Del Piero, there's the hit! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is 3! It is surely done! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was...
Forza Juve.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And as you can see, we've already started here. He's through, now is he in? Oh, can he finish? That is decidedly lacking.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, his chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this guy, McAllister, is someone I see as the linchpin in this side. He's a playmaker who loves that little left-sided channel to release people further up the pitch. But I also like to see him play centrally at times. I think he's just very, very good in the number 10 position, and he's got a great understanding of that role.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Davids. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Davids. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Gordon. That looks a cracking ball. And the ball is out of play. Cambiasso. And that is out of play. Chiellini. It's Pirlo. Oh, super find. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That's really well manoeuvred. Haaland is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Tries to get it clear. Nedved! Nedved! Oh! Fantastic! About as smooth as it gets. There is the breakthrough. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And it's Nedved. Pirlo. Picked out, great chance! It's fallen kindly here. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Can he get onto this? He gets big! Oh, and it's come back out to him. It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
After 34 minutes is number 20.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Arsenal grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Cambiasso. Pirlo. Haaland. Ødegaard. Gordon. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He is through here! Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Davids. Cambiasso. Now Davids. And it's Pirlo. Thuram. And it's Pirlo. And Baggio. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Salah. Ødegaard.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Roberto Baggio. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No, he's not getting past him there. There's the whistle for half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Opportunity for Arsenal to break. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Haaland. Looking for the runner. Can he put it away? And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Roberto Baggio, good purposeful running this. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's well spotted. Cambiasso. Now it's Del Piero. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, important interception. Deftly away. Referee's given a throw. Davids engages and forces him off the ball. Mohamed Salah providing an outlet on that flank. Lovely bit of skill. He's gone for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mohamed Salah clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Del Piero. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Raya getting this one clear. And here's Shevchenko. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nedved does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Roberto Baggio. Shevchenko. Can he finish? It's a goal! And they get themselves in front!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Davids. Great work on the overlap. And it's Baggio. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Has a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The greatest...
Had a shot! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, he's burst through, and the ball's come loose here. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Raya looking to stare down to unsettle the taker.